This is the Limited Exposure Club.
Yeah, this is some like next level, like translucent Y2K kind of shit.
Top 3 dictators.
I feel like Martha Stewart sort of has this authoritative edge that I really like, and I could totally.
Why do you do what you do?
I can't do anything else.
Believe that the brown note is real. I have faith that it exists. So I like dogs because they are a window into humanity. They evolved with us. So
check out our OnlyFans.
We're live.
Oh, I'm on now. Am I here? Yeah, I'm on. Oh snap. Huh. Hey, what's up, you cool cats and motherfuckers? We're trying something different this week. By the way, this is your favorite show host, Cam Jesus Calderon, your favorite Puerto Rican. What's good? Here we are, another week of limited exposure. We took a week off, to show what's going on in the city, and here we are today. So for today, we're gonna do some spoken word, some open mic stuff, a couple of rappers. We're trying to do something different, trying to do something nice, trying to show it to the people. So that is the plan today. Off top, we're going to start off with first person is Songbird, followed by Geist, followed by Ray Dans. Hope I said that right. Followed up with Athon Black, and we're ending with Rugrat. So that is the show tonight. We're going 8:30 to maybe about 11. So hang with us. We're gonna do the usual thing. People are gonna do their stuff, and then we're gonna have a quick interview. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy. Coming up soon, we got Songbird. Songbird. Are we going to commercial? I can't tell what's going on right now.
Hi guys, this is Songbird. I wanted to thank Limited Exposure Club for giving me the opportunity to perform. I hope this is enough white space for you. Let me turn off the... Oh no, why is it doing that? There we go. I had to mute myself. Sorry, I could hear myself on the live stream. I apologize. Okay. Awesome. So, hi, my name is Songbird. It's nice to meet you all. I am a singer and songwriter. I live in New Jersey, but I do most of my music around the Philly area. I'm affiliated with Newport News. I love them from Newport News all day long. And I'm going to be singing a couple songs for you guys today. The first song I have is going to be Autobiography. It is the first song on my upcoming album, New Beginnings, which will be available on all streaming platforms on the 20th of this month. This is my first album, my debut album, so if you can, please pre-save it. Head to my Instagram at The Original Songbird and pre-save that, and let's get it fucking going, okay? So, I've got this first song is called Autobiography. I'm going to sing for you, and then afterwards, I'm going to just give you a little bit more background about myself and about the upcoming album and sing a couple more songs. Ooh, I got a story to tell you about a girl I knew, a gleam in her eye and a smile that could light up a room. She gave life all she had, but it was never enough. Always looking for validation and somebody to trust. But now times have changed. She's all grown up. A woman with insecurities, but she don't give a fuck. She drowns her worries with vodka and trees, pills scattered on the floor. She's down on her knees, begging God, please, there must be something more. 'Cause I don't wanna live this way. I'm looking up and wishing for a brighter day. These have to be my darkest days. God, please, Lord, just make a way. Don't wanna live this way. Looking up and wishing for a brighter day. These have to be my darkest days. God, please, Lord, just make a way. Ooh. I got a story to tell you about a girl I know. The pain in her heart, she's finally starting to let it go. She's starting to smile a little more, and she's got a glow. 'Cause one night things turn around and she won't stop singing till everyone knows. 'Cause yeah, times have changed. She's all grown up, slowly learning to love herself and not give a fuck. She finally has peace. She's spreading her wings, stuck like a butterfly. She's following her dreams, scary as it seems. Look as she takes the sky. Learning how to fly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you guys. That was Autobiography. That is the first song on my upcoming album, New Beginnings, which drops in 7 days, y'all. 7 days. On the 20th of this month, I'm releasing my debut album, New Beginnings. And for those who don't know, this album is just kind of the launching pad for my feature. I don't want to spoil too much now. I want you to kind of like peep my Instagram and stuff and find out more. But anyway, that song Autobiography, when you look at the title, the word auto is in parentheses. And the reason I did that is because a biography is a story that someone writes about, a life story about someone that someone writes about another person. And that's kind of the theme of the song. It's written in the third person for as far as the lyrics are concerned. But then the autobiography is when a person tells their life story themselves. And that's basically what I'm doing. That story is, I tell it from a third person, but it's about me. It's about my struggles with mental health, with addiction, with low self-esteem, with learning to just love myself and trying to take flight. I think this wasn't the first song I wrote back when I first started doing music in 2018, but this was, I think, the most pivotal one because it really captured where I was starting off, even just coming up with a name for Songbird back in 2018, and then now here I am releasing an album. So yay! Like, I'm excited. The next song I'm going to do for you is by one of my favorite artists, Billie Eilish. Everybody knows me knows that I'm absolutely obsessed with her. That 18-year-old is freaking awesome. And not just because of her voice, but I like her stance on things. Just because of my own personal experiences with mental health issues, I have a very soft spot for advocating for that. And Billie Eilish has been very vocal about her issues with depression. And she also has Tourette's. And she's just very open about it. And I appreciate that for being so young. Like, she's 18, I'm 28. So it's very, very nice. So I'm going to sing this song called Everything I Wanted. If you'd like to hear it again after I'm done performing it, there is a cover, because I do songs with Songbird, on my Instagram page. You just bear with me one moment. had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Not what you think. But if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare to anyone that might care. Thought I could fly, so I stepped off the golden. Nobody cried. Nobody even noticed the something right there. Kinda thought they might care. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. But when I wake up, I see you with me. And you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why they don't deserve you. I tried to scream, but my head was underwater. They called me weak, like I'm not just somebody's daughter who could have been a nightmare. But it felt like they were right there. And it feels like yesterday was a year ago. And I don't wanna let anybody know, 'cause everybody wants something from me now, and I don't wanna let them down. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted, but when I wake up, I see you with me. And you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why they don't deserve you. If I knew it all, then would I do it? Would I then would I do it again? Would I do it again? And if they knew what they said would go straight to my head, what would they say instead? Thank you so much, guys. That was, again, Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish, one of my favorite artists. I'm going to switch things up, head back to some of my music. Again, I'm low-key spoiling this for y'all, so be grateful. No, I'm kidding. I hope you enjoy it, but I'm going to be singing a two-part song. The first half is called Comfy Part 1. Second half is Comfy Part 2. And that'll kind of be, I think, like 10 minutes. That'll kind of be the conclusion of my set. But I hope you're enjoying it so far. Again, my name is Songbird. You can follow me on Instagram at the original Songbird. I am also on Facebook. I am also on SoundCloud, Spotify, and again, I have an album called New Beginnings that is coming out on June 20th. So that's 7 days from now. At 12 a.m. it drops on all streaming platforms. It'll be freaking everywhere, and I'm gonna put it on Bandcamp we'll be on Bandcamp as well. And yeah, so just stay tuned. So this song is going to be called Comfy, and then I'll be doing Comfy Part 2, which I feel like also kind of describes my journey in in finding myself and writing my own music and getting to this point of saying I'm ready for new beginnings. I don't know where I want to go. I'm kinda comfy where I am. I don't know where I want to go. I'm kinda comfy where I am. I'm waiting for a sign that this is even worth my time. I'm waiting for the sun to rise over the horizon, my eyes had never seen. I don't know where I want to go. I'm kinda comfy where I am. Oh, I don't know where I want to go. I'm kinda comfy where I am. 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 That was Comfy Part 1, and here is Comfy Part 2. See if you can find any similarities in the lyrics. Touchdown hit the ground, clouds below from beneath my wings. Finally I am free, I am free. I spent a long time looking at the ground, wearing a frown. But now with my eyes to the skies, nothing can hold me down. I'm kinda comfy where I am, toes in the sand. This is my journey, though I'm still learning. I feel great. I'm touching the sky, flying high, heads in the clouds, no turning back now. Say goodbye to my past for the last time. So now I take flight. Take flight. Take flight. Take flight. Take flight. I'm kinda comfy where I am, toes in the sand. This is my journey, though I'm still learning. I feel great. I'm touching the sky, flying high, heads in the clouds, no turning back now. Say goodbye to my past for the last time. Yeah. And that is Comfy Part 2. If you want to hear the full version of that song. And the other songs on this album, again, check me out at The Original Songbird on Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, Spotify. I'm even on Bandcamp now. The album will be dropping on June the 20th, 2020. Thank you so much again, guys, for having me. I hope you enjoyed my music. It's been a privilege being able to sing for you, and I just hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Remember, we got Juneteenth coming up. It's turn the fuck up, because Black Lives Matter. We are amazing, we are strong, we are beautiful, we are resilient, and I hope that you can just remember that, and remember to take care of yourself. Thanks so much for having me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay, we're here. We're live.
Don't worry about the latency there. You can go ahead.
Cool.
All right. Hello, Miss Songbird. Thank
Hi.
you for being magical. I enjoyed that. I felt that in my heart. It was good. It was beautiful. How did you feel? How was that performing, and how did you feel?
It felt great. I honestly really miss performing and being just around like my fellow musicians. Like we're a family as people that are artists in whatever form that we create, and I just miss that community feel. So I'm looking forward to that. But this is a nice like close second for that. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I could perform. Thank you.
Word. So off top, listening to music, I noticed that it's very honest, emotional. Have you always been that way about your music, or did you one day just say, I want to come straight from the heart? Like, what was that? What was that process like?
I feel like I'm a very emotional person and a very empathic person. So for me, it's always kind of been like, I want to be as raw and authentic as possible, because I feel like in the Black community, especially, mental health is stuff that's not really talked about. And I want to be able to be a voice of and let people know, look, you're not alone, dude. Like, I'm on like a few different medications to keep myself okay, and that's fine. And like learning to just let people know that, no, it's okay, that those aren't bad things, that there's nothing wrong with getting help or doing whatever it takes to better yourself. So yeah, no, that's always been my MO, is I wanted to make music to, of course, be happy. There's some cute, happy songs on the album. But first and foremost, my main goal is to just be an advocate and just show people that they're not alone and that I stand with them.
Word, I feel that. That was beautifully said. I definitely agree. You know, living in a Black community, I think, we're getting there, but again, it's still a stigma that we're moving out of. So I appreciate you speaking out and being real about that, because I think, your voice needs to be heard, and I'm glad that we could have you here to do such. Like, I appreciate that. Another question.
You.
Oh, no problem. Speaking of mental health, how have you been dealing with what's going on in the United States and their realization of Black people?
Oh goodness, it has been a lot to unpack. I remember the first couple of days, I guess yeah, it would have been the first couple of days of June when everything started really kicking off. I work from home. I ended up spending, I kid you not, about 6 hours on Instagram and Twitter and just looking at stuff, and it was a lot. And I had to kind of get to a point where I'm like, look, I can support my fellow Black community. I also need to be able to take care of myself. And if I'm not strong in my own mind and in my own spirit, then I'm not going to be able to give to these protests, to this movement the way I want to. So I just kind of needed to take a rest day. So I took a couple of rest days and hopped back on, hopped off, hopped back on, hopped off. And I think that's just kind of the main thing, that while we're all dealing with this, we all need to prioritize rest. That while we're fighting for not equality necessarily, but equity, that we're all on the same playing field for once, that we remember to rest and to take joy and to like remember the happiness that comes in little moments like this, where we can come together as a community and be like, look, let's celebrate our Black artists, people that are out here creating, making music, spoken word, all of that. So yeah, it's kind of how I've been dealing with it.
I feel that. Yeah, I definitely hear you about needing to take a break. Like, definitely I had my moments where just like I had like an emotional crash where I'm like, I don't know what else to do. Like that. I definitely feel you there. I guess in that, what has helped you kind of stay more positive and kind of have a positive outlook and, you know, kind of come back from that?
I think, well, music, as cliche as that might sound, but I literally will spend hours just blasting Spotify in my apartment and just going through my list of like songs, just singing my heart out and having a good time. That always has been very, very therapeutic for me and contributed to me wanting to do music in the first place, because music has always helped me cope when I'm struggling emotionally or going through a difficult time. So that for sure. And I think also just finding healthy distractions. I love playing video games. Shout out to anybody that plays Apex. Hit your girl up. Songbird on PSN. What's good? Let's go. So, Apex helps. Like, just healthy distractions. I'm like getting back in. I love learning different languages, so I'm getting back into practicing my Korean. And I want to start dancing more. Like, there's things we can do, you know, to kind of keep our lives fulfilled while also taking care of ourselves and also speaking up about the things that matter to us.
Word. So, let's see. 고맙습니다. What is probably your most favorite Korean word or phrase that you learned so far?
My favorite, okay, I don't know if this is still my favorite phrase, but when I first heard it, I like the way it sounds, 의사, which is doctor. I just like the way, like, 의사. It just sounds so, I love the Korean language. It's such a beautiful, it's like, it's a mouthful of like language. I love it. I've always been passionate about cultures.
I feel you. So, okay, 2 quick questions before we go. First one, we always ask this on every episode because we have to figure out where people stand with this. Do you prefer creamy or crunchy peanut butter?
Creamy. What the fuck? Creamy.
Uh-oh. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay. Did it pause? Did you hear me?
You know, I heard you. I said creamy. I literally said creamy. The fuck? Who the fuck is crunchy peanut butter? That's nasty as shit. I mean, it's nice, but no. Betrayal.
I'm not even gonna get into
crunchy peanut butter.
It's crunchy, dog, all day, every day.
Oh, no. Get off my feed. Get off my laptop. I'm done.
All right. And then last question before we go. What would you like to leave the people watching with, like some kind of piece of advice, something to kind of help them through this time? Like what piece of advice have you used to help you X, Y, and Z?
I think one thing that has been really helpful for me and that I'm still working on is number one, the rest thing, and just allowing myself to give myself space for rest, as uncomfortable as that may seem, because I'm a busybody. I need to move. But rest is important. And I think also just allowing ourselves to sit, sorry, my Bluetooth speaker was turning off, allowing ourselves to just kind of sit in the emotions that come up. If we're feeling sad, let yourself feel sad. If you're feeling angry, let yourself feel angry. Explore that. Like, see what your feelings are trying to tell you. Like, feelings, but we don't realize they come up for a reason. If you're like, damn, why am I angry all of a sudden? Like, there's something going on in you that's something that's disturbed your spirit in some way. Check into that. And that, I feel like that's just how we kind of keep harmony within ourselves and keep moving forward. And that's what I'm working on. So I hope you guys can work on with me too. And we can just all be like better. And I love each and every one of you. You all matter. You are so fucking loved. You're so fucking important. And this world needs you. That is my main message to every last person watching this stream right now.
All right. Well, appreciate it. Much love to you too. Thank you for your time today. Is there anything you want to plug before we go out?
I said it like 18 times, but I'm going to do it again. My album is coming up on June 20th. It's New Beginnings. It will be on all streaming platforms. It's available for pre-order on June 15th. So 2 days from now on, any platforms that allow pre-ordering, like iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, etc. But I will also be posting daily, actually, due for post, information about the summer solstice, which is which surrounds the reason I picked this date in the first place. So check out my Instagram again at The Original Songbird if you want more information about that, and just stay tuned with anything else I got going on.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and yeah, appreciate you. Till next time. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. No problem. Thank you.
Hi.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hey Cam.
Yeah.
You're live for the moment.
Oh shit.
Kill some time.
Yeah. So I guess real quick, I don't know if anybody else is going through this issue right now, but who the fuck is giving people fireworks all damn day? I don't understand. Like 24/7 fireworks. Can we like just chill for a second? I want to sleep. Like the fireworks been going off since 3 o'clock. The sun is up. I can't see the fucking fireworks. The sun is up. Like why? What? Go to sleep. Go ride a bike. Go do something. Hot damn. Like what? Why? I blame Costco. Costco, Target, and all y'all other motherfuckers selling all these goddamn fireworks. Why don't you chill? Not sell the fireworks till like 6 o'clock or some shit. Because I can't deal with this shit. I can't. Though I do love fireworks. Can't lie. Oh shit. Do we have them? Guys, are you on there?
Yeah, what's up, Chief? You can see me?
Yeah, I can see you. So I guess our next guest, Geis, is up right now. So I'll tell you what. You're doing all spoken word a cappella?
I got a beat. I was gonna play for the first one.
All right. Why don't we give that a go? I'm gonna turn off my camera and you can just kind of do your thing. Is that cool?
That's cool with you, bro. But if you ready.
All right. I'm gonna turn off the camera and you're good. The floor is yours.
Appreciate it. What's up, people? What's going on? Hopefully y'all can hear this. So this piece is hopefully y'all can hear the beat, but basically this piece is just me talking about words, with power words, and what rap means to me. It's like a mixture of two songs. It's like a little snippet of each song. So I said, yo, African honor, ancestors show me nirvana. My mind travels weightless like vapors over Botswana to the regions of the belladonnas. They provide me with fruit from the tree of power, light and vision. That's why I rhyme different and utilize these gifts I was given to expose these clones who lack wisdom and who never listen. They bite so much even with their mouths closed, their fangs glisten. Unforgiven like Metallica scriptures. Speak my name in whispers, unworthy vicious. I hold the mic like a mistress. You recycle trash like livers, infiltrators, blend in such colors like chameleon lizards. But on the inside, it's still green-eyed monsters committing suicide. Run like roaches from its head to side, empty geist. Lethal when I spray, crush vertebrae. The soul scraper, mind invader. They just want to rape her, I'll take her, cause I love her. This is what love is. This is what love is. This is the symbol of what love is. Caution. This is next piece. Once again, speaking about the love of rap, the love of words. It's kind of like a introduction to a longer piece. I said, caution. These street vultures are starving, storming, ready to invade like black Martians, capping off territories like book margins. Black markers left on the faces of trap authors. Often I'm watching unfold from oppression darklings. I attract the night and darks gone in the mornings. This is not your usual vague talking. This is more like ancient biblical plague warnings. This is mythical verbal horsemen walking. This is pure apocalypse trapped inside of a coffin. Armageddon inside a human host. My divine speech roasts your flesh, your bones, your ghosts, your house, your street, your fam standing close, your moms and anything in this world you love the most. Your kind disgusts me. Superstitious, pagan worshiping, murdering, sick disease anomalies. I fuel my training with beliefs I hold sacred. My beliefs fuels my anger, my hatred, my strength, my resolve. My resolve is measured by the gamma rays I've absorbed. My presence alone can cause cancer spores. Involve your gods in any broad cause, these frauds. The sole reason I now exist is to purge the planet of any last traces of your consciousness. You're not conscious, as you know. That was the first piece. First couple pieces. So first piece, the first half was talking about love, the love of words, the love of rap. And the second piece was kind of going into a little bit more. I'm from that school of like bars and writing and packing intricate words together. So that was like a lyrical exercise for me. But the next piece that I wanted to do, more of a spoken word piece. I want to slow it down for a little bit, catch my breath. And this is also going in a little bit more about what words mean. Like, I keep stressing that because I also teach as a instructor. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, all that's so important to me. So this piece is called Power, Part 1. I was taught that words have power. So no, I don't just write rhymes. When I think of the forefathers that hung like dead vines so we could be here to recite these lines, nah, scratch that, just to be able to speak. How can I not embrace every thought? How can I not give you a piece of my heart? Because I believe that words have power. See, my goal is to perform lyrical alchemy and combine the elements of the divine with a sentence structure so sublime yet exquisitely refined. When I recite it, my lips taste like the sweetest of no, I don't drink. But I do get intoxicated with metaphors and similes intertwined like long lost lovers on the covers. Oh, we still talking alchemy, baby. My words are what produce the birds and the bees, carefully calculating the chemistry of cunnilingus, alliteration in perfect doses. This is verbal explosives, using my tongue to penetrate your mental state and have you come out to my shows as I embrace this path of the poetic battlefield, the art of pugilism, turning words to steel like Colossus. I mean, that's how I see it, because I was taught that words have power. And I'm trying to destroy everything in my path. Because it used to be, you had to be an MC to MC. So the hell with being humble, I try to rumble. I know I'm not supposed to say that I think I'm better than 99% of these heathens. You could pick a region, demonstrate it in a flow harder than asthmatics breathing, chest heaving, esophagus thin, life leaving. But when I spit, it's equivalent to Godzilla sneezing. Fuck whatever gods you believe in. I recite these verses backwards inside the tetrahedron till demons bless me with the power of the legions, and I could touch MCs and make limbs fall like leaves in the third season. It's Geist. I'm one of the nicest you never heard of. But anybody in front of me is still getting murdered. I mean, all right, hold on. That's not what the kids are into nowadays, right? I know. Why should I be trying to beast out over barbarian bars? I mean, you want a different person. I should put more erts in these lines. I should talk about more perks in these rhymes. How such and such is twerking. I mean, I guess that's what you want, but my path is words have power. The more we promote this state of perpetual negativity, the more we as a people get locked in a mental penitentiary. And we have been powerless in so many ways for far too long. So I don't write rhymes. I speak power. So that was part 1 of Power. Once again, just speaking on the fact that words hold so much power, and we have a responsibility is what we do with these words. But what I wanted to do was spit part 2. It's kind of like a remix, like a remake to that. But everything has been going on recently with the escalation of the police brutality and the riots and everything. I felt, for a moment there, I felt powerless, even though I was speaking about power. And that's so much of my work. There was a moment there where I felt like I didn't have the words to express how I was feeling. And I felt empty, I felt hollow, I felt impotent. And those words that I believed in so much seemed to be failing me. But I picked myself up and I wrote a remix to it, speaking about the lack of power, almost. So I said, oh wait, no, that's not that one. Wait, my fault. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not the one I was going to do. So we'll move into another one. Yeah, forgive me. That's what happens when you do live. I will pull it up in a sec. Actually, you know what? No, I can't find it. My fault. I apologize. So it was supposed to be another one, but I didn't have it. So I will end it there and just do those two pieces. And yeah, thank you.
Oh, stay on for the interview. Welcome back, people. I'm here with the one and only Geist. That I know. There might be another one, who knows? But this is the best one, so it's dope. No problem. So, yo, man, how was it? How was it performing virtually, live in front of a live, not live audience?
It's different. A little. Still getting used to it. Still getting used to this whole new world order. But in some ways, is cool because you kind of in the comfort of your own home. You don't gotta worry. Like, I'm not wearing shoes, so that's cool. And yeah, so it's a little bit different, but at the same time, I kind of like it because I think you can reach a greater audience as well too. You know what I mean? Instead of having to be confined to just one small room. So it's got its pros and cons.
Word. So you said you're not wearing pants?
Shoes.
Word. All right. My bad. I misheard you, sir.
I don't know what your fantasies are, Cam. Is all right.
The fantasy is you're not wearing pants. Anyway. So, listening like to your words and stuff like that, what is it like channeling that energy? What is it like channeling that power, as you say? What is that like? How do you like go through that process?
I mean, it's different levels to it because it's like, for me, the power of words, like I know I've been saying it. That was my whole message tonight, like just what words can do, how they can have an impact. Because even as you see right now, with the riots and the protesting, is all about words and, you know, t-shirts. Even your t-shirt right there, hella black, like that's saying something right now. Hella black, hella proud. That's saying something. So there's kind of a therapy in that for me to be able to express myself, and is a way for me to connect to multiple people. And then there's a joy in it, in that just I grew up on like MCs. I grew up on the people like Nas and Big Pun and Eminem and Poor Righteous Teachers and Naughty by Nature and all those guys, that there was something spiritual in finding the right words to connect to someone and having that person feel what you're feeling. You know what I mean? So I think as human beings, like, we all strive for connections. So whenever I'm able to say a sentence, say words that gets my feelings out there and have somebody connect to that, like, it creates to me a greater sense of unity. You know what I mean? But it can also be draining because it's like, I feel like sometimes you're giving up your soul, you're giving up your spirit. It's very vulnerable as well. You're leaving yourself exposed to people in terms of your thought process. Sometimes there's also the fear that people don't get it. Like, I know the way I write, sometimes people say it might be too intricate, might be too much going on. So there's always that fear of like, they don't understand me, they don't get me. So it's exhilarating, but it's scary at the same time. So, you know, it's a mix of emotions, but it feels good. Once it's done, it feels like a release, you know? So.
I mean, like, with your words, like, it's nice I would say like it's definitely empowering. Like, you know, I've known you for a minute. I love listening to like your spoken word and stuff like that because I always feel empowered by what you say. So I am glad that you share this. Like, I appreciate that. For
I appreciate you, man.
But yeah, so with what's going on in this country right now, and you know how America is having its reckoning, how has that kind of affected you and you know your emotional state and things of that nature?
Well, I'm definitely better now than I was last week. It was rough there for a little bit. It's interesting for me coming from being a natural Barbados citizen, growing up in Barbados in the Caribbean. Even though I've been here for like over 20 something years, there's a whole difference of perspective. There's a whole difference of the way that Nubian people are treated. So it's still a cultural shock for me sometimes. But living here, you know, with America being my second home, I'm tied to it. I feel close to the people here. So to see the brutality that's going on to Nubian people, it's frustrating. It's sickening. And just as a human being, to see human beings doing that to other human beings, people that you're supposed to trust, that's supposed to uphold the law, is mind shattering. And I can't lie, like sometimes I'm like, you know, what am I doing here? Like maybe I should move back to Barbados. But it's one of those things where I have to hold on for hope. Like I have to hope that it's going to get better because as a human race, we need it to get better. So even in Barbados right now, there are statues that are up of former slave owners, and people in Barbados are rallying to have those statues taken down. So this is a worldwide movement. You know, I'm happy that people are organizing and coming together to make some kind of change. It's been too long. So yeah, it's, you know, that gave me hope. So I'm actually, and stuff like this, being able to talk to people, being able to express my feelings through words and poetry, is healing. So I'm feeling much better than I was last week.
Word. And yeah, that's kind of what I was going to ask the next question. Like, how have you been able to not only express yourself, but also bring back that positivity to, you know, have that hope? How have you been able to sustain that and bring that back?
Well, for me, I'm primarily a visual artist. So one of the things for me that I'm looking to do now is just dip in and out of the writing and go back to some art. And I just today finished up like 6 new pieces that I want to release as t-shirts, speaking some imagery, speaking on what's going on and having unity. So when I do pieces like that, it gives me a chance to, it's therapy, and art is therapy. So it gives me a way to release some of my frustrations, be creative, get some of those, you know, some of them endorphins going. It gives me a rush in a different way, just to be able to create. Because I feel at the end of the day, I was put here to create. So I'm not just putting words together. I'm not just doing the visual art, you know what I mean? It's in me teaching, passing on knowledge to somebody else. So all of that comes together as a way to inspire other people, provide some sort of healing, and just keep my energy up, keep seeing, because I think it's easy to fall into those holes. And yeah, whatever you could do just to keep your mind going and keep the inspiration going, that's what I try to do.
Well, consider me one of your inspired folks. Yeah, so 2 questions before we go. Like I said, I ask this for every guest who's been on here. What is your preference in peanut butter between creamy and chunky?
Gotta have the chunks, baby. Gotta have that crunch. It's layers, it's textures. You know what I mean? You get the smooth with the crunchy. You know, these are.
See, this is why I knew I liked you. Right here, bro. This is it, right here.
I'm not no offense against the creamy folks, but I look at people who enjoy creamy peanut butter a little differently. That's all I'm saying. It's like people who pour. It's like people who pour their cereal first and then the milk. I said it.
Okay, see, now we're not there. See, I'm different where I'm a normal person who pours the cereal, then the milk.
You're a
Cereal, then milk.
sociopath. You're a sociopath.
I'm not a sociopath. I'm not a sociopath. Like for real, I'm conserving food. You know what I mean? Like I'm able. How are you gonna match it up? You just gonna have it all float on the top first, and then hope it sinks? Is that what you're doing?
So you just out here waterboarding cereal. Is that what you're doing?
You're the one drowning cereal. I'm just saying, bro. What?
What's that?
Look, I don't even. All right, but before we go, what piece of advice or knowledge or something would you like to share with people to kind of help them get through this moment, in time, to help them, see the positivity, light on the other side?
Whatever it is that you do, keep doing it. Whether it is that you're a singer, a teacher, artist, whatever it is, whatever you are able to do to keep going, to have some sense of normalcy, keep doing that, because when you stop, they win. They want to throw you off balance. They want you to regress. So keep going. Reach out to somebody, because you never know what that person is going through. You can help them. They can provide a word for you that could boost your spirit. You didn't even know that. Maybe you didn't even know that you need it. So, I think this is the time to come together even more than ever. I would say, and be smart. Use this time right now, with the pandemic going on, with all this craziness going on. Use this time to restructure your life. See what it is that you're missing, what you could add to it, what you can develop in yourself. I'm looking to get my LLC and start that business. You know what I mean? So there's all kind of things that I think we could do right now to better ourselves and be better prepared for whatever may come in the future, because it's only June and it's looking crazy already. So
all right, well, appreciate it. And before we go, do you want to plug anything before we go? Any plugs or anything like that?
I would just say my Instagram, go check me out on Pyroglyphics1. I have a bunch of art on there. I'm a comic book artist by trade, and I'm also a visual artist, so I have like t-shirts and pictures and all kind of stuff. So that's the way to support. And I also have a live stream on Sundays at 5:00 on my Pyroglyphics channel. So if you guys are interested in comic book and pop culture work and pop culture art and discussions and trivia and all that, that's the place to find me every Sunday at 5 p.m. So come through and hang out.
All right, well, thank you very much, Mr. Geist. Till next time, sir. Appreciate you coming through, brother.
Appreciate you having me, man. Be blessed. Be safe.
You
Peace.
too. See you on there. Yeah. Why?
If I get high, you ugly. Hold on, let me see if you in it. Look, he ugly.
Damn, you're supposed to introduce the person.
Oh god, it's hilarious. Saw your face. I literally saw it in my brain.
Cam, you're live.
I'm live.
I said that a bunch of times.
Okay, mute the stream part.
Like I'm talking to you, but
I'm just trying to see, will it pop up on this stream?
I'm not going crazy to stream. I know I'm talking to y'all right now. But just hang with me. Understand that I'm still figuring out technology too. But sometimes technology happens even faster than we do as humans. At least that's just my opinion. Anyways, shout out to the homie guys. Thank you for coming through. Real quick, I do have this shirt on that says "Hella Black, Hella Proud." It is from Dope Tribe Worldwide. Check them out. They are a local clothing company, black owned. It's dope. I love their clothes. I'm wearing a medium. I don't know if you need to know that, but it fits pretty well and snugly. Yeah, so check them out. They are homies. They're good people. The guy running it, his name is Chief. Anyways, on to the next thing. So we have our next guest coming up, Ms. Ray Danes. Ms. Ray Danes, I'm sorry that I am saying your name wrong because I feel like I'm saying it wrong. But regardless, thank you for coming through, and I would like to introduce you to Ms. Ray Danes. Am I still on?
Let me see. Oh, now I'm on. But hi, my name is actually Radiance. It's spelled a little funky, but it's RAE, and the period in the middle is like a little sunshine. So that's kind of